Stop, man.
Even Camley thinks it's funny. This is something that we have not noticed, and I don't know if it's going to show up on camera, but look at this door. We never...
Like for almost a year now.
Yeah, it's been like that ever since we painted it, and like I told you guys, white is probably the hardest thing to paint and the hardest thing to buff. Yeah, he's just going to do a couple things. We got Mimi in the house, Mama Brutal. We are painting tables and stuff like that, so this is the color that we're going to use. She's mad at me though because I picked the wrong color, so we're going to end up two-toning this, so the bottom half will be a lighter gray. So this is going to be a backsplash to go up here. This grinder sprays stuff everywhere, as you all know. So rather than messing up all the tin, we're just going to put a piece of OSB up here, paint it this dark gray, and that way if it gets stained up or messed up, we can just come back and repaint it. So
you got an extension cord wired into it.
yeah, it does. It's a 30-foot cord.
I think it's 80. I think you might buy it.
All right, you know what you're doing, Andrew?
Get. Look at that. Perfect. You couldn't get it no better yourself.
Yeah, after 20 times. All right, go ahead and get this thing done.
I don't know how to use this pad. It feels weird, man.
Yeah. Have you not used it yet?
No, I ain't never used it.
So we're going to use the coarse Rupus stuff right here. So here, turn it over.
You had it on 5.5. That's fine.
Put it on about 3.5 or so for right now. So the way these pads work.
So I'm going to slow for 5.5?
Yeah, just put it on about 3.5. It'll work for right
6.5.
So 4, and then what you're going to do is prime the pad. So just stick it up on the car, anywhere on the side, and let it spin for a minute. And that'll lubricate the pad.
Yeah, it's okay to let it spin when it's dry like that?
Yeah.
That thing feels, I don't know about this pad. That thing makes me nervous. I feel like I'm going to take all my clear coat off.
Probably will. Go ahead. You just want to work the compound in the pad. Work it a little bit more. The trick to this pad is to just add like 2 drops at a time whenever you get ready. And that's enough to do at least half this.
How is that compound? You just got to work until it's dry and wipe it?
Pick yourself a patch, like probably about right here.
Yeah.
And
I just follow my old tape line.
Yeah. Well, just work it up and down, side to side, but really there's not as much technique to this, so just whatever will work. Andrew got the door done. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Man, that looks good. You can see the reflection real good right there. So
you can get what you want to with that blue pad right there, man. It took stuff out of the paint that it came out since it was great.
What's your thoughts on it? You like it?
I gotta buy one.
So this is Andrew's first time using this Rupus right here. Guys, I'm telling you, it's a lot of money. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It's worth the money just because of the stress.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about burning edges and stuff. Like I said before in all these other videos, I'm 100% sold on this Rupus stuff or any of these buffers. It's not even that. I'm not trying to sell the product. And look, inside of here, you notice everything. That's something that we realized is with the light shining on the car from the side, being in the shop, it shows every little imperfection, which is actually a good thing right now. Because when you're wet sanding, buffing, that type of stuff, you want to make sure that you see everything because you don't want to be caught off guard somewhere else and then everything start to show up. So he's going to be able to address every single issue with the paint in here today. She'll be able to take care of it. Got the second coat on this table, and we're probably going to do some, I don't know, some epoxy over the top to really just make this good. This looks good on camera. They were hating on my color choice, but I think it looks good. What do you guys think?
Too dark.
You don't have to
You
do
said
the
it's
four.
too much, so I figured I'd just go ahead and put some more on there.
What are you wasting my stuff? Hold on, Andrew, you said you're going to buy me another bottle of that today?
I
go to Ken's?
I ain't got a clue what
So you're just going to use my stuff?
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Just like you used all that motor coat that I bought, you know, the whole bottle that I never used any of.
You did use some of it.
No, I used a half.
All right, then, there we go.
Tablespoon.
Andrew, how much food have you eaten? Andrew, that's
what?
Way too much compound. You're stupid.
Don't look like it. You're a YouTube star, man.
So Andrew decided that he wanted to buff the hood. So we had been using the little Rupus actual sander over there, and it just doesn't cut quick enough for something like this. We want to make this just a real quick job. Now on any other color vehicle, I would probably stick with a little 3mm throw. I think is what that is. Yeah, 3mm throw. But what we decided to do was go ahead and attach some 2000 grit to the buffer, to the Rupus buffer. It's got a 21mm cut radius or orbit on it. So anyway, let me show you guys. Yeah, it cuts real fast. So we were able to use 2000 grit. So guys, look, now we're not going for perfection here. We're leaving still a lot of orange peel, but we want to just knock this out quick. We never did the hood, by the way, when we painted it. So you can see right here, those lights. Look at the look at the difference on the lights. And that's just yeah, just a wool pad, and that's just real quick, like going over it with 2000 grit on that Rupus. So guys, there's you an option. The reason why I want to tell you that is, let's say you don't have an air compressor. Right now, we really don't. We have to cut the lights off out here and plug the air compressor up on an extension cord, and that's just really not fun. That's hard to do. You lose all your lights and all that type stuff. So this is another option for you. If you have the Rupus, you can actually wet sand with it. But I would absolutely raise the grit, meaning if you would normally wet sand with, say, 1500 grit, I would start with 2000 grit because it does cut more aggressively.
Stop, man.
Really? On my brand new concrete. He's using 1500 grit and he's just wet sanding these. Now, he's not gonna be able to get the orange out or the yellow out because honestly, I think it's kind of in behind. You think it's stained the inside now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's stained the inside also, because honestly, there's not that much yellow coming off. But anyway, all he's gonna do here is wet sand these out real quick, and we're gonna buff them. I was gonna do like a how-to on it, but since they're not working right, they're not gonna come out clear and clean, I'm just not gonna worry about it. So also a degreaser would help. Hold on. Stand by. I hope it eats the paint off this damn ragged ass car.
I hope it does.
Look at that.
I got some brake fluid with that red car's name on it.
Basically, you're just stupid. I don't have one.
Your brain about as smooth as that concrete right there.
What the hell's that got to do with anything?
Because when you get a wrinkle in your brain, every time you learn something new and you don't know shit.
Okay, that was good.
It was there. I figured it wasn't going to go in the video, but it was there, but I was like...
Okay, all right, Andrew, you got me on that. All right, guys, we expect these to be crystal clear. So, whenever we come back, these things are going to be clear.
Fingers gonna be worn down.
Yeah,
Knuckles like it.
It's not looking so good right now. Would you look at that? It did. Andrew, what you think?
She looks good.
Yeah, looks good. It's been a while since this car is. Yeah, other than the headlights. We'll talk about it in a second. But this car, it's been a while since this thing's really been cleaned up. It's just been kind of sitting outside, and so we took the day. Andrew did, and really just kind of cleaned it up. We still got, there's a story back here too with the back glass. So Andrew still got to come back here and wash that. But essentially what he did was just kind of go over the car real quick with the buffer, wet sanded a couple spots up on the hood. Well, actually the whole hood. Removed a little bit of the orange peel. Still left some orange peel up there, but not a lot. Looks way better. Man, that looks like a different car right here right now. Way better. The headlights are trashed. They are stained from the inside, and there's nothing we can do to bring those back out. So he's just going to swap the ones out on the black car before he goes to cruising the coast. Should be good. Oh yeah, Andrew will be in Biloxi. When are you going to be there?
Sunday to Sunday.
Sunday to Sunday, he says. So
Well, I'll be going Monday. I have to go to Pensacola to drop a buddy's car off at the tuner.
yeah, another turbo Fox, by the way. So that'll be coming soon. So yeah, if you guys want to look Andrew up, if you're going to be at Cruising the Coast, he should be there. This video probably won't be out till, I don't know, Wednesday or so, but we'll see. Maybe Monday. It's just nice to have the Arctic Fox back over here once again. Overall, this is a beautiful car. I really like the simplicity of this one. You know, we knocked it out of the park with this. We kind of went back and forth with the design on this car, like what we wanted it to look like. And I'll tell you what, if I can find the pictures, I'll throw up a couple pictures right here. Big difference, guys. And here it is next to the Retro Fox. And just so you guys know, I guess this is kind of cool here. Every vehicle in this yard right now, we've painted. You realize that?
Yeah, I guess
Every one. Look, so check this out. So we painted Andrew's car. Actually, this car, half of this car got painted in the garage, by the way. We painted the Retro Fox, the Calypso clone, and the Lightning out here. There's the Calypso out here. Wow, this thing, Andrew, you should see this thing in the phone.
Oh, wow.
It looks like electric out here. Sometimes I think we just need to grab the camera, walk around and talk. I think you guys can approve. It's natural, you know? This is kind of what we do. You're gonna see us joke and cut up a little bit. You'll see us serious. We like to clean them up and do stuff like that. Plus we're working on the shop. So big shout out to Mama Brutal. She come over today and busted her butt and helped us get all these tables painted and everything. So guys, this thing is coming along nice. It's pretty much the way it's gonna look, to be honest with you. We are gonna put the TV up over there, so that'll be out of the way. But other than that, we're gonna paint that shelf up there and maybe paint some of these little shelves. I don't know. But overall, this is basically what it's gonna look like. And the whole reason, I don't know if I said it before, for the backsplash is just to keep all that dirt and debris from staining up the wall. We can always take that thing down with 3 screws and repaint it if we need to. The Arctic Fox is no longer. Andrew blew the motor up, trying to outrun the Lightning.
I did outrun it.
I ended up gapping him by about 6 lengths, so it was pointless for him to stay in it, but he did it anyway. And now the car, no, seriously. So Andrew's getting ready for Cruising the Coast, as you guys know, and I just thought I would kind of include a little bit of footage of him loading the car up. That's basically it. It is Saturday, so it's game day. So we're all kind of set up for that, guys. As you can see inside. Car looks good, Andrew. I did a really good job buffing this thing. I know you guys said something about wanting to see the old garage. Well, it's still kind of packed full, but it's not too bad. We're not going to take everything out of here. We're going to leave a lot of this stuff in here and just kind of clean it up. So yeah, it will start to look a little better over time, but for right now, still a little messed up. Got the kids out playing volleyball. Just a beautiful day in the neighborhood. There's a song, isn't it? Anyway, I just thought I'd pick the camera up and show you guys what a Saturday looks like in South Alabama. Wish Andrew the best luck on his little journey. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. And as always, thanks for watching.